What's up, team, and welcome back to another episode of the Sunday Stock Show with Lucas. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and it's sci-fi time, so let's get into this. Today I'll be talking to you guys only about my top 5 picks, so I've narrowed it down from top 10 to top 5 for this week. I want to be a little more selective with what I'm going to be talking about. And I've got 5 stocks that I want to talk to you guys about. 5 stocks that I think have a lot of potential and good growth for this week that you can either buy stock, shares of, or call options. Everything here is going to be for the bullish. So we're not going to be looking at any puts or short selling of anything. We're going to be looking for bullish trades. All right, what that means is that we're going to be expecting the stock price to be increasing in value over the next couple of days or into next week as well. So let's get into it and let's look at the first stock. The first stock that I want to look at is Tesla. All right, so here we will be looking at the 6-month time frame. And what do I like about this? This has been selling off, and I've talked about them a lot in the past, but right now they are at a pretty critical point. They closed Friday at $5.99. So if we were to zoom in a little bit, we know that Tesla has been facing often a resistance point at this 600 level. All right, we saw it bounce here multiple times and sell back off. Here on Friday, it ran up quite aggressively, being up 4.5%. And this trade is really based on the fact of whether or not Tesla can break that 600. All right, if it is to break that 600, then I really like this trade because I could see it running up to about 625, 630. All right, and it's going to be a quick move. It's going to be either over 1, 2, or 3 days. All right, but like I said, that 600 mark is very crucial. If it isn't going to break that 600, or if this week the Nasdaq is to pull back, then we will see Tesla come back down to these lows of approximately 550 or 575 as we saw last week as well. So keep an eye on Tesla and definitely put them on your watch list. Put your confirmation level at maybe 601, 602 and try to catch the ride upwards up to about 625, which still gives you a great return of approximately 5.5%. All right, the next stock I want to look at is CHWY. What do I like about CHWY? This is a pet food industry stock. And what do I like about them? They've also been selling off, so they don't meet all of that bullish criteria over the last 6 months. However, they've hit a bottom here of $65 a share and have been running up. Definitely keep in mind that they do have earnings, so we all know that earnings can act either as a positive or negative catalyst. So if you are to play it, I wouldn't necessarily hold this through earnings. If you do, of course, there's much more risk involved, but the reward can come with it as well. All right, but what I like about this, at least running up until earnings, is possibly running back up to about $85 a share. As we've seen in the past, it was in a trading range around here during the month of March. It would often come and bounce at about 75, run back up to 85. Here we've sold off and broke that strong support level, came down, found ourselves a new support at about 65, and looks like we are reversing back upwards. All right, this is a very nice trend over the past couple of weeks, and I could see this running right back up to about $85 a share, which would give us approximately a return of somewhere around 10%. All right, so definitely keep CHWY, ticker symbol CHWY, on your watch list. All right, next stock I want to look at is KIRK. What do I like about KIRK? Well, they've recently sold off because of earnings. All right, so they came down. KIRK is a volatile stock, but it has big moves upwards and big moves downwards. Right now they are at a very crucial support level. All right, so they came down and touched this support level at about $22, $23 a share, something that it's bounced off of many times in the past over the past couple of months. So here we've bounced, came all the way down, and Friday we closed up 2%. So it looks like we are starting a reversal. I would possibly wait a couple days, or maybe wait for Monday to Tuesday, look at how it plays out. If you see it starts to run aggressively, then enter into your trade. If not, it may also just consolidate here for a couple of days as well, as we've seen in the past. Possibly put your entry, your confirmation level at about $24, $25 a share and get into your position and run this all the way back up to about $28, $29 a share. All right, that gives you, if we were to start it at about 24, 25, that gives you a return of over 12%. So this is a very volatile stock. It moves very quickly, but definitely keep Kirkland on your watch list as well. Next one that I want to look at is ticker symbol FNKO. This is FUNKO. NFT, all right? They've been moving a lot in the past with this whole NFT train. It's come up quite aggressively, all the way from $12 a share to now be trading at about $24 a share. It's doubled in stock price. We've recently pulled back, and it looks like it's starting to reverse upwards as well. Every time this has hit a new high, it pulls back. New high, pulls back. New high, pulls back. All right, this can obviously continue to sell off. I would wait for a confirmation, maybe at about $24.50 a share. After it breaks that confirmation, I would try to run this back up to about 27, 28. I do think it will break a new high once again. If you are to play out this trade, maybe at about 24, 24.50 a share and run it back up to about 28, that gives you approximately a return of, again, 13 to 13.5%. So that's ticker symbol FNKO. That's FUNKO. Lastly, the last stock I want to take a look at is ticker symbol X. So this is Raw Materials Steel Corporation. We know that the raw materials have been increasing over the past couple of months, especially right now. There's a huge demand for these kind of materials, whether it's steel, wood, etc. Any of these raw materials are in great demand right now, especially with these summer months coming as well. Every time this has hit a new high, it does pull back quite aggressively. We've recently hit a new high, pulled back, and it looks like we are starting to reverse upwards. We're currently in a bit of a consolidation period, but it's also done that in the past. It's ran up, pulled back, and then began to consolidate, and then ran up aggressively again. So it looks like we are consolidating. Maybe put your alert at it breaking about $27 a share. After it breaks that 27, try to run it up to a new high, possibly at around $31, $32 a share, which gives you, again, a nice return of approximately 12%. All right, this would be probably my least favorite one out of the ones I've mentioned, just because of its consolidation period right now. It's very important for you to wait for it to break your confirmation, because this can continue to consolidate for a couple of weeks, or can also come back down to this common support level of about $24. All right, so keep them on your watch list. Aside from these top 5 picks, I'm also suggesting that you guys all keep a lookout out for the meme stocks, specifically AMC. We know what's been happening. There's the short squeeze, etc. There's the gamma squeeze. Definitely keep AMC on your watch list. Extremely volatile, risky as well, but can be very rewarding. All right, so that's AMC, GME, GameStop, and BlackBerry would be the 3 meme stocks that I would suggest to keep an eye out for. If you want to play some other ones, there's also Bed Bath & Beyond, BBBY, there's Express, Nokia, and COS. All right, those are the meme stocks. Of course, we know what kind of risk comes and is involved with those, but keep them on your watch list. This week will be quite an intense week, and we are going to see some crazy markets. Aside from that, guys, if you guys haven't liked, shared, or subscribed, it's right below. Don't be shy to do it. It really helps out the channel. Tomorrow, we are starting the 10x challenge, which is going to be a 10x challenge within 50 days. If we don't 10x your money within the 50 days, you get to stay in our program for an additional 3 months. If we don't double your money within the 50 trading days, well, you get back your money for the subscription. All right, so make sure you guys sign up. Take a look at our TikTok, Instagram as well. We give out a bunch of trades on there as well and talk about everything that's happening in the market. And aside from that, stay tuned for my next video, and I'll be keeping you guys posted. Have a good weekend, guys, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday.